in our universe. Their gravity is absolute. Nothing can escape. They can suck in whole galaxies. Black holes used to be science fiction. Now, they're science fact.
When I was a PhD student, people used to giggle when you hear about black holes. They're like unicorns, mythical creatures. We call this the giggle factor. People would say, "Beam me up, Scotty." Well, no one is laughing anymore.
So they're not science fiction. Even though we've never landed on one, we have enough evidence to know that they're really out there.
This image might not look like much to you, but to a scientist, it's proof that black holes exist. It's actual film of a black hole devouring a star in the constellation of Aquila. Black holes are messy eaters. The red spots you can see are gas that's being spat out of the hole into space. Eventually, over the next million years, this star will be eaten alive and disappear.
A black hole is pretty much the end point of everything. It's the end point of a star, it's the end point of matter, it's the end point of energy, it's the end point of gravity. I mean, that's really it. That's the top of the scale.
Although they have the power to destroy like nothing else in the universe, black holes also help build galaxies, a vital part of the great cosmic machine. Some astronomers think they could even be gateways to parallel universes.
A black hole is like a roach motel. Everything checks in, nothing checks out.
Anything that gets too close is doomed. Planets, stars, even whole solar systems. And this is not just some faraway phenomenon. Black holes are on the loose right here in our own cosmic neighborhood.
We now know there are wandering nomads throughout the Milky Way galaxy, vagabonds throughout the galaxy, where black holes can come up right behind you and perhaps gobble you up, and they won't even burp. If one ever comes close, watch out.
If a black hole found its way into our solar system, it would tear us. But it's more than just a big, empty, sucking piece of space. It's also incredibly heavy. Our universe is full of stars. At the end of their lives, some die quietly. Others go out in spectacular explosions. And some give birth to black holes.
If you have a star, a supermassive star that's 100 times the mass of the sun, at the end of its life, the core runs out of fuel. There's nothing left to hold it up, and the core collapses down into a black hole.
When that happens, the enormous gravity generated at the heart of supermassive stars runs wild. This is the dying star VY Canis Majoris. It's more than 1.5 billion kilometers across. Like all stars, it's a giant nuclear fusion reactor, pumping energy outward. At the same time, the star's extreme gravity crushes inward. For a few million years, fusion and gravity are locked in a battle. But when the star runs out of fuel, fusion stops and the stalemate ends. Gravity wins. In a millisecond, the core compresses to a fraction of its original size, and a baby black hole is born. Immediately, it starts to cannibalize what's left of the star.
As matter swirls into the black hole, it gets incredibly hot. And there are magnetic forces and frictional forces, and it's just a witch's brew, a nightmare what's going on.